Looking northwest up Highway 11, Saskatoon's about 200k that away. It's Saturday, August the 3rd, 2013, and we're in Bethune, Saskatchewan. Looking south down East Street into the center of town. That motorcycle is heading eastward into Regina, about 56k away. Bethune sits on a deposit of ridged glacial moraine. Some pretty good farmland in the neighborhood. Looking southeast down the line at the CPR laid through here in 1889-1890 under the charter of the Capel Long Lake and Saskatchewan Railway Company, which it took over in 1889. The lease expired in 1906 and this became a Canadian Northern Railway line. A cornerstone of so many Saskatchewan prairie towns is the co-op store. Somebody carefully backing their trailer along Calvin Avenue. Don't want to hit anything. This is railway in the foreground, Railway Avenue. And we're standing on the railway crossing at Main Street, looking north here. Still lots of sidings in Bethune. In the back of the bar and grill, not a hotel anymore. The village office. Bethune was incorporated as a village August 2nd, 1912, and remains so. Looking due east down Central Avenue. Population of Bethune is 400 in 2011, up 30 from 2006, largely due to K&S Corporation building a potash mine in the neighborhood. The company has built a camp to house some 1,500 workers nearby. Looking south down Main. Hollyhocks? I think so. We're at the intersection of Main and Alexandra. Looking down towards the school. And no matter where you are in Saskatchewan, you're in Rough Rider country. That's the Clive Draycott School down there, K-8. The high school students go to Lumsden now. That's the back of the museum property over there. Central Avenue, looking east. The old United Church. Don't know when it was built, but it is the only remaining church in town. And the cenotaph right in the middle of town. Fancy one. Bethune is about 20 miles north of the Canadian Pacific Railway main line, which was built through the area in 1882. Ranchers came to the Arm River Valley and Capel River Valley in the mid-1880s. Settlers didn't begin arriving in this area, farming settlers didn't begin arriving in this area until about 1903. The last elevator, sort of, in Bethune, Mobile Grain, the installation built in 2009. The railway is now run by an associate of Mobile Grain called Last Mountain Railway. This is an old 70-tonner GE unit that was bought from Modesto and Empire Traction Company of California, still in their livery. CPR built a combination section and station house at mile 36.7 from Regina in 1890. For $3,000, it would have stood right in here somewhere. It was sold off and removed in 1978. Post office opened June 5th, 1905. Bethune was named after C.B. Bethune, who was a civil engineer associated with the Qu'Appelle Long Lake and Saskatchewan Railway. Bethune is the headquarters of the RM of Dufferin. We saw the office building in association with the village hall down on Main Street. Some fancy gable work on an old house. Home of the Bulldogs. The first school was built in the village in 1906. This is right across the street from the school, a community hall. Another view of the United Church. Pretty good shape. Maybe old Presbyterian church. Looking north up East Street. And a museum in another old church. The first elevators trackside in Bethune were built by the James Richardson and Son and State Elevator Company. They were up before 1911. Saskatchewan Elevator built one in 1912, and William Grant Grain Company built one in 1915. Pioneer ended up owning all of them and tore down the last one in 2007. Bethune, Saskatchewan.